Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous Horizons. Now, as you can see before us, we are going to be heading down to Meropa 5C today. So we're going to have a look at those newly discovered, infamous barnacles. So that is what we're going to go and do now. But first of all, we need to go and basically work out which way we need to go. So we need to get to minus 26.3496 degrees. I think that's longitude, and latitude minus 156.4044. So we're getting very close. In fact, we've actually gone further one way. So we might actually need to turn around. So is that going back up again? Yes, that's going back up again. So I have a feeling it's going to be down in one of these canyons. That feels right. I have a feeling it's going to be around here somewhere. Basically, I'm going off the coordinates that were given to us in basically on Reddit. So this is what we're going to go and have a look at, and we're getting close. So let's pull up a little bit. Ooh, a little bit of black out there. We're going the wrong way for the longitude. So which way do we need to go for the longitude now? So we need to start. I need to basically have the longitude going down. So this one feels like the right direction. And are we going down? Yes, we are. So it does feel like this should be roughly the right direction we need to be going, because both the longitude and the latitude are going down. So as soon as I get roughly into the right position, I'll come back to you guys and let you know what we've found. Yep, this is definitely the right way. So it's going to be over there somewhere. So again, like I said, I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, so we are very, very nearly there. So we are on pretty much the right longitude. We just need to get to the right latitude now. We're almost there, so I am going to go and set it down. There we go. So let's go and deploy our SRV and go and see what we can find. Well, I believe I found the bearings. And we do have some... Oop, there we go. We do have some readings on the radar. In fact, we have something a little bit more this way. Now, we are getting a lot closer to where we need to be. Although, getting there with an SRV is absolutely horrendous. Especially in the 0.18 Gs of gravity. So we've only got less than 1/5 of Earth's gravity. But it looks like we may be closing in on it. Yes, can you hear that? The surface radar is letting off a noise that we've never heard before. Or at least I've never heard before. So let's just stop for a second and listen to that. So this is definitely the direction we need to go. And there it is. There is the barnacle. Wow, we really had to go all around the houses just to get here. Uh-oh. And I've just realised I'm really off the floor. Come on, come on. Let's just get back on the deck. There we go. Oh, hello. Hello. Come on. Stop. I don't want to go and run over anything if I can help it. So here we are. We have found one of the barnacles. So let's get up close and see what the hell all this fuss is about. I mean, look, we've got some organic structures as well, so let's go and deploy our data link scanner. We can actually go and scan the structure. And if we have a look over into the transactions, we should... let's see... Bounty, Bounty Alliance, Bounty Empire, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no. It hasn't showed up there. But can we target the main structure and scan that? This is creepy. Let's turn off our lights. Because there seems to be... I don't know if that's actually supposed to be a symbol or not. Let's have a look. So let's get into debug cam. Or classified camera as it's technically called now. And there is that. I don't know if that's supposed to be a symbol. But some people are convinced that it is. Let's have a look. Because it's repeated around on every other of the 6 columns coming up. And these almost look like armor protecting something, a central core maybe. So let's have a look up on top. Oh, can you hear that? It's giving off some kind of noises. Not only that, it seems to be giving off some kind of little light particles. Every so often you can see little bluey green light particles coming out. Now, yeah, I can just see some of those at the bottom left there. But, and at the top right, I don't know whether these are perhaps spores or just perhaps little energy light coming out. But it may be that they are just spores going out and seeding more of the columns, perhaps. I don't know. But what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to leave the camera here for a little bit so that you can actually listen to the structure. I'm going to leave it here for about 5 minutes or so. I'll put an annotation up so if you don't want to listen to it, you can just skip. Okay, I think that was about time. About enough, but it definitely feels... This is definitely, obviously, not human in nature. This is definitely an alien structure. Now, every so often, you can hear a low rumbling. And to me, that sounds like a shifting of the ground around, so geological movement of some description. So this obviously is just the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be a lot more under the ground. So how large this thing really is it literally going to be the tip of the iceberg? Or is it going to be just a beacon, maybe? Maybe it doesn't go that far down. But considering... There you go, you can hear it there. But then considering how widespread all these little spires are, these conic spires, they are covering a good wide area. So if we can say that that, let's say, is one of the extremes, and this and that one there is the other extreme, at the very least this is going to be some fairly large structure. It is going to be at least in order of magnitude around about the size of one of the mid-size ships in the game. But not only that, we have this, what appears to be a symbol as well, and the fact that it goes and repeats itself every other, basically every other one of these protective little spires around the outside of the central structure. I am very curious to see what this actually is going to turn out to be. Now, like we said, you can go and target and scan these organic structures. And from what I understand, you can go and shoot them as well, and things will be... You will be able to almost mine things from them. I mean, I am somewhat reluctant to do that, not knowing what the purpose of these things are. But I suppose for the benefit of you guys, I better go and at least give it a try. And we can see if we can hear any difference to the sounds that are given off. So I don't hear much difference. What are these? Material carbon. Okay, what do we have? So let's have a look at the contacts. Organic structures. We have phosphorus, sulfur, carbon, iron, and nickel. Okay, so they are kind of basic elements. I mean, we've destroyed one of them, and we still hear a sound, and it does kind of sound slightly melodic. So whether or not it is reacting to what we're doing is, I'm not really sure. Okay, well, basically we went and had a look with another one of the Wolfpack members, and we have... Basically, I didn't think to try and... Well, but I didn't think there'd be much of a difference between the types of structures, but we have ones with large alien light things on it, like this one here. It's got a little design on the leaves almost, but it's a lit up little light. So if we have a look at that and shoot that one, what we get is that little light is something else. This thing is a mining fragment. So I didn't think to check this before, but what this mining fragment is... Yeah, let's go and have a look. We'll scoop it up. There we go. My cargo bay is now full, but we have now got... These things are meta-alloys. Now, what exactly these things are, I'm assuming they are alloys of alien origin. So I'm assuming these are bioorganic or biometallic alloys. And they sell for the galactic average price of 83,530 credits. Now, I certainly don't think you're going to have a great career farming and selling meta-alloys, but I am very interested to find out what these are actually going to be. Maybe due to research we're going to be getting some kind of more better bulkheads for our ships, maybe? Maybe we're going to have different weapons and stuff, or maybe this is what the enemy ships are going to be made out of, and at least we'll have some... Or alien ships are going to be made out of, I should say. And at least we'll have some idea as to what to expect from them. We can now see that the structure itself inside is very... It's filled with lots of hollow holes. It seems almost like kind of chitinous bone. So what kind of function this serves, I don't know. I almost feel like this is some kind of ventilation, almost, for something growing under the ground. I mean, if we could go and get a deep ground penetrating radar, that would be very interesting to find out what this structure may or may not be. I mean, I'm very reluctant to go and shoot all these things because I am very interested and concerned about what the appearance of these barnacles will mean. But let's go and bring in our ship. So recall our ship and just see how large this is in relation to a hauler. Okay, I managed to park my hauler as close as I could to the creature. And you can see that if the two far extremes of those spires does actually measure the extremes of what may be or may not be below the surface, that is going to be a fairly large creature. Now, I imagine it's at least a little larger than a cobra. It's certainly not going to be a small. I think it's going to be roughly around about the size of an asp, perhaps. Now, is this going to be the start of an organic structure, or is this going to be the start of an organic ship? We do not know. But I am extremely interested to find out. But I really want to hear what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comments. Do you think this is the prelude to invasion? Or do you think that we've sealed our own fate by attacking these things? As always, let me know in the comments, and I will do a follow-up to this very soon. But anyway, guys, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please do hit those like and subscribe buttons. They really do help my channel out. And until next time, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.